Welcome to the medicine bag readings. I've got 3 different medicine bags here that have been prepared to handle the integration in one strong ion. This one here is the, I would say, purple or royal blue medicine bag. This is the black medicine bag. And this is the orange medicine bag. They're going to be assigned to each of the tribe calls, and for the February readings, we'll also be doing some pick 3s that'll be coming up, and they're just getting loaded up right now. They're full of different things, so just know that. So, while I was shuffling here, a couple of cards shot out for my water tribes, and for some of you all, it's news from the past, from the one that I'm hearing iced it. Iced you. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Knave of Chalices showing up, so that's like the person from the past who might have messed up in love. I'm hearing it's like something they didn't know how to say. I'm hearing for some of you, it might be why somebody moved on, and for others, this is about somebody who's growing up in love, that especially if this water sign person has gone from here to here, because this could actually be the same person. I'm hearing, after a love disappointment, why somebody might have moved on, and messages from the past. So there's some things that might be coming your way, and for some of y'all, it's it's something that might have happened. Hearing for others, you might want to check some of the other messages, your sun, your moon, and your rising, especially if you feel like you've had some like 9th dimension overlord kind of thing happening, because some things have been explained to us weird about what's been going on in the 5D realm landing, and what endocrinology has proved to us about 9 different layers to the endocrinology system. Maybe 2 other chakras people don't talk to you about, like the Earth Star and the Soul Star, and where some people were coming through like the 9th gate. It's things that astrologers may or may not really explain to you about the house of foreign travel, and where they come through and try to grab you while you're in your sleep, and I've been talking about this. And so for some of you all, this is where some of these things come to an end, and where things don't come out of mirrors. So that just came out here while I was shuffling for all of you. I'm going to get back to that and just let you know you're protected here on this channel. Greetings, Pisces. How you doing? It's so good to have you here. Woof. Venus. In your sign right now, when recording this, and Pisces. Things are going around, and I'm hearing it's like, for some of you, it's a kind of giggle that you can only maybe feel comfortable with yourself about. And now it's like dang it, there's other people laughing with me about this, and we can all hear the same thing, and it's kind of picture perfect. So, whatever. Welcome to Aquarius season. Not even going to talk to you about your solar return yet, because we're on ours now. Alright, what's going on? We've got a 7-card reading here for you, Pisces, and right here in the center, these 5 cards are the Shadowscapes deck, and then we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic here. So, it's kind of like the you side and the them side, although stories could crisscross. Know your own designations. Center card here is sort of our situation at present. This is the recent past, sort of the challenge. What's ahead? The immediate future. And kind of a guidance for us. This is the reason for what we're here to look at today, and maybe a focus. And then this is the potential outcome. And then on this side, you know, yours and theirs. Tarot of Sexual Magic for those that are interested in romance. So let's see what's going on in the center here, Pisces. Wow. So yeah, it's that you know, those cartoon captions over your head. It's some of us learned how to read like that. Especially if you're with your sensei or your sensate, and just knowing that sun is coming for you, baby. I'm hearing for some of you. It might actually be about your son. You know? Oh, I got like a little tear in my eye here. Wow. Especially if they've got a strong Leo presence somewhere in their natal constitution. I'm hearing whatever this is, it's like revelation time for you, Pisces. It's the things that can't be hidden on the other side of the mirror. What a 19 might mean for some of you all. That's maybe a 10. What's this binary code stuff? And X marks the spot with the one that wasn't even there. For some of you all, that's going to make sense, because it's like a glare. It's like something glaring. And you'll know if it's a... well, what kind of glare it is. Sometimes, you know, it's like glaring, obvious, and amazing for different reasons. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Reason past. Oof, Pisces, so... heartache, breakdown, whatever happened. Well, you were turned around, is what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like finding out about what somebody does behind your back. Because it's like, when you can't see, and your heart's like, you know, way out there, it's like, reet. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like, that's what you've had to heal from, you know? And this is weird. I've shuffled these cards profusely, and I had actually started the Libra reading when I had done the air tribes with their past card instead of the present like I generally do, and it was actually this card in this position. I'm hearing you might be dealing with a Libra, and I'm hearing maybe it's something that got said to the Libra or what happened, but I'm hearing somebody might have had a bad surgery or some kind of mishap, and to be careful because of something to deal with, like the they're telling me the Ides of March is what I'm hearing, but it's like I'm hearing about something that happened and it would have been with them, but you might just check that reading if this is appealing to you. This is not for every Pisces. However, this is in the past position as well, so for some of you all, this is about the healing that's happening now as a result of whatever you have been under the lens about, is what I'm hearing. And so for some of you all, you've been having heartache about people that have air in their chart, maybe Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You'll know if that's the case. Let's see what's going on in the near future as a guidance, and kind of with them, Pisces. So we got the 8 of Swords. Yeah, so somebody's feeling kind of like... that's not looking great. I feel like there's a lot of apprehension here, and maybe like bad communication. It's like somebody's being encroached upon, and you're gonna have to know if that's you or them that's spooking over somebody. There's like a real spooky character there that's like looming over everything, while this person that's trying to heal is like penned up and in and covered with swords and knives, and I'm hearing confusion. And it looks like it might be you. Somebody's been like lording over the situation here. So there's a lot of light over here, though, is the thing. So Pisces, if you've been dealing with some kind of narcissist or spiritual, like, cloaking is what I'm hearing. Ugh. People know because of the light over here and what's out in the open and what already was sent out, because I'm hearing it was already dispatched. So somebody needs to know that. See all those swords around that there? Especially if this is you, Pisces, if you have like some bad person that's been like taking shots at you and making it feel like you can't because you're in a mental prison. Because this is the mental prison card. 8 of Swords. It's like the person that can't seem to like tie themselves up for whatever reason or out because they're tied up and somebody's like, "Argh." People know. There's a whole bunch of birds here. And they already sent the communication up is the thing. And so I'm hearing it with special phone calls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe like 5 or more calls for some of you need to know. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like somebody was afraid that this person was going to get taken away. And I don't know if it's this person here or if that's what they were trying to achieve here, Pisces. But we've got another Swords influence here, and I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, it's just shot after shot after shot, and it's like my eyes like bothering me while I'm hearing what's coming through. But I'm hearing it's like whatever a hummingbird knows about the situation is all that needed to happen, because that bird got the message around. And I'm hearing for somebody it was like all they had to do is like get one snapshot, and this is like surveillance around somebody's house for something. I'm hearing for somebody else too, it's like you might be dealing with the heartache of like why somebody's going to be incarcerated. I'm hearing it's like watching a villain get taken away. And it's like, oh, he doesn't have to know about that, you know, is what I'm hearing. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like some kind of a clarity about what's not exactly an argument, but it's sort of a spat. They're talking to me about just like a strange way to communicate with somebody. And just feeling like embedded in it, because it's like, if you look at this, it's like there's somebody here making off with whatever they're dressed in, and there's just a little light protecting this one person who's all tied up in whatever they're like wrapped up in it. It's like somebody got their tentacles around it, and it's like they're trying to release themselves into this light, into this better form here is what I'm hearing. And they're trying to speak up, but it's like they're just being like confused and tied up and restricted and like accessed. And it's somebody's got like a tentacle and it's like wrapping. It's like, look at this. Some of you all, it's like the end of this nightmare because of whatever this light is that you've grown yourself through. Because I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's kind of like your transition through here. For some of y'all, this is like after losing somebody, because I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like maybe you both lost somebody together, because for some of you all, this is like you with your partner figuring out a way out of a hole is what I'm hearing. And for others, it's like, ugh, how something got taken away and what other people had to come around to see, because excuse me, it's like this little energy is like trying to fly in and talk, and it's like something is like all around it, and it's like, well, too late, you know, it's like already inside. And so for some of you all, it's like how you get lifted up through this beautiful loving energy. And so it's like the presence right now is just showing you that even if you're still going through this 3 of Swords energy here, Pisces, it's like something is like trying to magnetize you out And it's coming from this, even if it's like, it might seem like somebody else is taking a weird angle, or like there's other obstacles, but it's like you need to know in your mind that you're also being supported here, because you can actually pull yourself out, and this is a much better energy. And it's like what's all like shining all around you and like right in the middle here. And so it's like what pulls the situation out is what I keep hearing. Let's see what the reason or focus is going on. We've got the Two of Swords. So yeah, okay. So here's where we learn how to see what might have been crisscrossed, especially if we've been reticent to make a decision, because I'm hearing it's like, how do you make a decision about this? This is like somebody who doesn't want to make a decision, and they're blocking their heart, but see, this heart is just hanging there, and this bird is holding this heart out in the open, under the moon, and it's like, maybe somebody didn't want to look at it because of what happened last time when they held it out, what happened to the bird. Or whoever the bird is symbolized by there. It's like somebody leaving their heart out and being exposed, and like, it's very suggestive the way it's hanging off of the bird. We'll just put it that way. And somebody's kind of being baited over here. It's like, for some of you all, it's like you don't know. It's like somebody's hiding under this cloak here. Because there's two birds, you see? And then they make off in this other outfit. I'm here for some of y'all, it's truth coming out about a partner cheating, or a situation where somebody didn't want you to know what happens because of how they cover it up. And it's got tentacles and vines and all kinds of things that are growing up over here and tying this one down. And then there's this one here, not the one that's holding their heart out, but then there's this one here that's got, like, you know, something else that they're holding out. Okay, so let's see what's going on up here for the potential outcome. All right, well, the Emperor. So, who is the Emperor? Sometimes the Emperor can be different people. That Emperor is the one that's in control. A lot of times this is an Aries person. You might be dealing with an Aries person here. Or perhaps a Taurus person. Pisces. That could also be you. This is the month of 4. This is somebody that's got a strong tie to Egypt, even if they don't even realize it. They might be dealing... I'm hearing Libra again. You might want to check the Libra reading. Because they've got something hanging from their ear here. It's like whatever's hanging from their ear... And it's like a strange form of magic. And so I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like, for you, if you're the one that's healed, and this is your energy here, Pisces, bless you, because this is like how whatever was growing on you, it's like this protection around your head. It's like whatever this big thing is around you, it's like your flying disc. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like you might have been doing like radiation or something, and so this is like a strong triumph card. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like the season of like Aries might be really good for you for different reasons, whatever you've been manifesting. And for others, this is a symbol of whatever has been kind of trumpeting over you, because for others, you've been in a weird controlling situation that's grown vines and sort of established itself as like what puts the crown over the head here, because see what it's doing here with that magic and what the light is, this here, and what's been coming through here over the head. And so for somebody, it's the same magic that they've been cloaking themselves with here in these two different ways. So for some of you all, you have a very controlling situation. I'm hearing you might be stuck in a situation where you don't know how to get out of the kind of confines that you're in, especially if there's like psychological tethers that aren't being emotionally handled or spiritually handled. Because this is all cutting energy. This is swords, 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 and then the burning of the truth of the sun. For some of you all, this is serious. This is like radiation. This is surgeries. This is being in the establishment for things. And for some of you all, a healing that is yours to claim here. For others, this is a situation where you're dealing with toxic things that need to be cut, and where somebody is actually lording over on this reading here. And you're going to have to know whether or not you want those vines that hold them up that way to continue wrapping you up this way while they make off with leaving you in the dark. Because for some of you, that's exactly what's going on here, and it's like it's not going to go anywhere though, because justice prevails with the Emperor on top in front of the sun. These are the things that can never be hidden, especially in the cam era where the cameras have turned you into yourselves, just like they've turned me into myself, and we're all experiencing. It's a very special kind of judgment day. So let's see what's going on with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because for some of you all, that has nothing to do with your love life at all. For some of you all, it might, especially if you're in like a loveless marriage, where somebody's got somebody on the side, or if it's like, I don't know, convenient like roommate situation where it's like somebody's getting a benefit. Because there's all kind of hookups here. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so 4 of Chalices. This is 4 Cups. This is people meeting in private. 4 Cups isn't always this kind of energy. Sometimes it's people being like discontent with what the situation has for them. And here it's kind of like, but they didn't know that there was a spy camera right there while they were meeting in private, and what had been attracted there, and what it was there to sever, and what that little bird might know. For some of you all, this is making plans, though. This is, you know, if you're not doing it secretly, or if this isn't what's happening behind your back, you know, some of you all are planning to go somewhere because maybe you're healing from something like surgery or medical procedures, and maybe it's like, hey, what happens in the month of 4, you know, that's going to give us some kind of an emotional response. Let's see what's going on with them on this side. So we've got a third-party situation being exposed for sure for some of you all here. 6 of Chalices. This is like a blast from the past energy. And for some of you all, this is just like a desire to get together with somebody from the past that's not there. But for some of you all, there's the glaring image of what somebody sees. And I'm hearing, I see the picture myself. I can see it very clearly. And so for some of you all, you're going to have to know, but whatever it is, it's coming out in the open, Pisces. And it's different when everybody sees it too, you know? So the thing is that it's coming out in the open, and for those of you that, I'm hearing especially if it's been a rough 6 years, I'm hearing there was somebody from the past, but it might have been like 6 years ago, that might have actually tried to come back. And I'm hearing that if you're like a single Pisces that hasn't talked to somebody, or you don't have like some weird screwball situation going on, maybe you're just like healing, you might be thinking about something that didn't ever quite make you as happy as you wanted it to, and it might have to do with somebody from the past. And if that's the case, it's like, especially if they have like a strong month of 6 vibe, maybe like, I'm hearing like Taurus or maybe Gemini cusp of, yeah, something like that. Taurus, Gemini cusp, or perhaps a Cancer that they're thinking about you. It's like they're thinking about you. I'm hearing they might not know how to get a hold of you though. And that if that's the case, that's what this 8 of Swords is here, that it's not like looming, it's just like they might be thinking about you and being like, oh, I don't know how to reach out after all this time. And so for some of you all, that's good to know, because they might actually try to reach out. It's like somebody's definitely taking control here, Pisces. So I hope it's you with what you know, because it's like a little bird is whispering in somebody's ear here, and that's here to illuminate you and to help heal you and for you to be divinely blessed and protected. I hope this was helpful for you, Pisces. Let me know. I love your comments, and if you leave them for me, gives me an opportunity to send some positive energy your way too. If you feel like this reading could help somebody, definitely share it with them. I appreciate the support there. Hit me up if you would like your very own reading with just your private information. I can do that with just your details, especially if you've got dates and stuff. I can tell you all kinds of things, especially on the super surveil side of what may or may not have actually happened. And so let me know if I can help with that. And one way or the other, I invite you to Very Fine Martians. Meet us for chat if you like in my little community there on Discord. I'd love to meet you there if you have questions or just like to connect. So hope that's helpful. And if I don't hear from you, just know I love you. And we'll be back soon with another reading for you, Pisces. Bye for now.
Jakob